Hello, Zango Nation. It's Kelly Allred. Thank you for joining our Thursday WWT today. I know that most of you guys come on every single week. I see your names on there, and I really appreciate it. If you're new to this, then we have these weekly calls every Thursday at 7 p.m. Mountain Time, and they're to help you train and to train new people as well. So thank you all for being on here. It's a beautiful day in Utah. It's very windy right now. So I know that I said last week that it was going to be Ryan Anderson, but it's not. So you guys are stuck with me again. So hopefully I can teach you guys a little bit. First of all, I want to do a few. Well, first and foremost, I want to do this quote because I just found it the other day, and it stuck with me, and it's from, of course, the all-famous Zig Ziglar. You can have everything in life you want if you'll just help enough other people get what they want. And I thought that was great, especially coming from Zig Ziglar. That's sort of what our company motto is that we want to help people, and in return, it ends up helping us all together as a whole. So I wanted to share that with you. And then now I want to go over a few announcements. Everybody's been doing really super well with the holiday hundreds. We've sent out many checks already. It's been since November 23rd, and we've already had over 100 checks that we've sent. So keep up the good work with that. People are really liking this promotion. It's distributors. You enroll 3 distributors, and you get an extra $100. You can do it as many times as you want. It's a rolling 70-day period. So for every 3 distributors you enroll on 100, then you get $100 from us. So awesome. Keep up the good work with that. We're recognizing it. We love handing out money. So thank you very much. Another exciting thing that was announced last week is double your points in December. This is for Mexico. The New Mexico trip that started December 1st that we'll be going to in August. So yes, you read that right. Anybody you sign up, whether it is a customer or a distributor, you earn double points. You sign somebody up on a 100 order, instead of 10 points for the month of December, you get 20 points. You sign somebody up on a 400 plus, instead of 50 points, you get 100 points. So you can really rack the points up here this month, you guys. So honestly, take this into consideration. People who've been getting the holiday hundreds, for the 3 people that they enrolled, all of those are double points there. So it's a great incentive to go out and enroll. Really, it is. It's a great recruiting tool. So this week's WWT is on the compensation plan, the incomparable Zango compensation plan. And so whether you are new here on this call or whether you know the compensation plan inside and out, you can still benefit from this. If you know the compensation plan anyway, just take note on maybe how to train on this compensation plan. We try to keep it simple. I'm not going to go into a bunch of numbers, things like that. No, I'm going to treat you, audience, as if I'm doing a presentation for a new person. The simpler the communication, the more effective the message. So we want to keep that in mind. Everything, keep it simple, especially when you're presenting it to new people. So with that being said, one of the things I wanted to point out, and this is very crucial. Our business is a numbers game. It's how many ever people that you come in contact with. It's the odds of them signing up. So the more people you come in contact with, the better your odds are. And we're trying to make it so it's easier for you guys to introduce the product, introduce yourself, and basically make a business. So our Zango products, are absolutely wonderful. But choose, I'm going to go to the next slide, choose a product of your liking to focus on. We want you guys to focus on a particular product or a particular line, and we made some of them, a little bit easier than others to sample. The Pro line being one of them. This is a very easy way to sample this product. First of all, you fill it, immediately, and second of all, it's easy to hand out. It's not expensive. It's cheap. It's a great way to get the product in people's hand and ask their opinion how they like it. So choose a product that's demonstratable, like the Eris product. Always have your gel on hand. Always have the information on hand, the brochures on hand to talk about this. Focus on some of these products that are sampleable. I think that's a word. I'm not sure. But you understand what I mean. Focus on products and focus on your audience. We got products for everybody, but make sure you're not all over the board when you're doing the presentations or when you're coming across somebody. Listen and then refer to some of these sample products. So with that, I'll get right into the compensation plan somewhat. These stats are always good. Most of you guys know these stats. Is that we have we've made 140 millionaires throughout our time, throughout our 13 years or 14 years of history, and we have a lot that's going to be coming up on being millionaires again new millionaires this next year. So this number will grow. We have 40 plus multimillionaires that's made multi-millions of dollars, and that also will grow. These are very impressive stats. If you want to show me a company that has stats that are better than ours, I will respect that. But we have not quite at this point found one unless they've been in business a million years. But these are really great stats. We've made 140 millionaires. And then also bragging rights stats on this one too is Zango has helped more than 170,000 people earn $1,000 or more a month. That's great because some people tune out when you tell them that they can make $50,000 a month. I want to find out how I can make grocery money, how I can make an extra car payment, and we can show them how. Zango has helped more than 250,000 people earn $500 or more a month. We can show you how. We can show people how we can help people increase their household by a few $100 as well, and that's, to me, is more effective than even the millionaire stat, even though I like the millionaire stat and I love all of our millionaires, but knowing that 250,000 families have extra $500 in their pocket also makes me happy. So use these stats when you're doing a presentation. People like these stats. New people love these stats. So the Zango compensation plan, what everybody asks, what makes Zango compensation plan different? There's a million plans out there. Why is Zango compensation plan different than some of them? Why do you guys think that you have the best compensation plan? Well, first of all, I can show you down to the exact cent that we pay 50%. So off of your personal volume, not off the price, but off of the personal volume. If you bought 100 PV, I could show you exactly where 50 of that went, down to the dime. So we pay 50% straight across. We're in business 50% partnership. It's volume based. You don't have to. We require very little structure. There is a bit of structure, but the compensation plan is volume based. It's a very easy, understandable, simple plan that you're able to present. So volume based makes us stand out. And also, I'm going to use this, and I don't want to scare the new people off, but other people understand this, is we have dynamic compression. And I'll leave it at that, but those things really make our compensation plan, along with a lot of other things, stand out. We're unilevel. It pays infinity width. We always want you guys to build wide. The depth will come with the width when you're building wide. Keep it high and tight. That's what we want to train everybody to do. Keep it high and tight. Pays 9 levels. There's a lot of companies out there that don't pay down to 9 levels. Ours pays 9 levels. There's no breakage. There's nothing like that. And there's 3 ways to win. You can retail it, you have your customers, and you can build a great big giant team. Here's a few things I wanted to share with you guys. Is as a 1K, and this is no kidding, as a 1K there are 7 ways to get paid, to get incentivized. I'll tell you those ways. The ways are Power Start, Customer Connect, ADP Rewards, you can retail it, free products, so nothing beats free, your Unilevel, and your pools. Because as 1Ks, you get put in pools if you do into the rank or into the pools if you do it. As a 10K and higher, there's 9 ways. So all of those ways that I just talked about, plus rank advancement bonuses and drive your own dream. Rank advancement bonuses at 20K and drive your own dream at 10K. So there is ways to make money in this business. In fact, there's 7 ways as a 1K. So that's good. I like that about this plan. Okay, so here we go. We've cracked the code. Our plan is simple, it's generous, it's global, and it's rewarding. You guys have probably heard this before, but all of it is true. Like I've been saying before, the simpler the communication, the more effective the message. The message will be. The messenger will understand it better, and you'll have their attention better. So simple, volume-based, just like I went over. It's simpler to build and to qualify with a volume-based plan. It's absolutely proven that, without adding a bunch of hoops to jump through, that a volume-based plan is simpler and to build and to qualify. And it's also simpler to share and explain, as we all know. Getting into numbers and stuff is a lot easier to share and explain. Gosh, sometimes I research, and so does Ryan. We research different companies, and I cannot make heads or tails of the compensation plan sometimes. And so ours, you usually can. Most people can and are able to explain it. I went through this. Generous. Our compensation plan pays 50% on the dollar, and again, it's not up to 50%. It's not as much as 50%. It is 50% to the dollar. I can show you exactly where that money goes, and that's pretty impressive. That's a great compensation plan. Number 3, it's global. So it through all the countries, all of our 42 countries, everybody gets paid the same compensation plan. Everybody gets put into all of the international volume that comes in. All of that goes into a global pool for everybody to share. We don't have international pools versus U.S. pools. No, everybody's volume counts. Everybody's volume counts towards the pools, and so it makes the pie huge on this, including all of the international countries that we're in, and making sure we pay them all the same, that the compensation plan is seamless. So 3 is global. 4 is rewarding. We have amazing incentive trips, and there is like 900 of you guys going on one in February. We are dying how many of you guys are coming. That's so awesome. Amazing incentive trips, like the one to Mexico. Free product. We're all of our promos. We do this stuff for you guys. We take your feedback into hand, and we work with you guys. We want you to succeed. We want to give you incentives. We want to travel the world with you. We like it. We like you guys. So those are the 4 things. Very rewarding. Here's a system that you could use if you wanted to. And a lot of people use this, the Power of Three system. We've heard it, we've preached it, we do it all the time on here. I'm not going to get into the 8 steps because I did that last week, but these 8 steps, they work for some reason or the other. Somehow or the other, the 8 steps work. These aren't something miraculous that somebody come up with a Christmas miracle with. No, these 8 steps work. So, use the Power of 3. Understand the Power of 3. It's very, 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 very effective, and your business will grow. The Drive Your Own Dream. So, in a lot of the companies and a lot of the other companies, and I know I reference the companies and I compare, and that's what I do. But a lot of the other companies, if you do not drive what they want you to drive, they won't either give you your car bonus or they will cut it in half. If you already driving what you're driving, they will only give you half of your bonus. We decided that we weren't going to do that. We wanted to give you guys the full amount. We didn't care what you did with it. In fact, we want you to get yourself out of debt. We want you guys to pay for different things. We want you to go on vacations with it. We don't care what you drive, honestly. It makes no difference. And so this is what makes this unique. At a 5K with 10,000 group volume, you can add an extra $400 a month to your check. Bam, right then, right on the spot, $400 added to your check. As you go up the ranks, Premier, a $600 check, added right to your check. This is like the 9th way to get paid that I went through. As a 200K, $800 extra right there to your check, right on the spot. So these are definitely talking points on why is our car program different than others, and the reason why is because we want you to get out of debt with our program. We don't want you to get into debt with our program. So the next thing I want to go over is our rank advancement bonuses. Now I understand, and I get it, that the Premier, I was just looking at this, the Premier Title 1 for the Trip for Two, that has changed a little bit. But with that being said, we offer rank advancement bonuses as at a 20K title. And if you do 20K in an accelerated amount of time, then you get an accelerated amount of bonus. And we have a lot of people that are on the accelerated amount. But even if you're not, even if you've been 5K for 11 years, if you hit 20K, we want to give you a bonus. So same with Premier and up on the ranks, 100K, 200K, and 500K. We want to reward you for that. These rank advancement bonuses are paid out, throughout the amounts of times that you can see out here. But they really help your check. They really add to it. You will want to hit the rank advancement bonuses. And, say for 1 month you hit the rank advancement bonus and you fall 1 month, you don't get the rank advancement that month. But you come up the next month, we start paying you the rank advancement again. So it's not all or nothing for this. It's at your own pace. If you want the rank advancement that month, then you'll be that rank. So those are your rank advancement bonuses. Very, very good bonuses, I think, for hitting, and again, anybody at all stages, what doesn't make a difference when you came in, can hit these bonuses. The iBonus pool. This is also another way of Vango's compensation plan standing out above and beyond others, is that at a 1K, 1,000 in group volume, you can participate in a global pool. A lot of those are left up to, in other companies, are left up to the higher ranks. But we want to reward everybody, So at 1K, you can get into a pool. At 5K and at 20K, you can get into a pool and participate into these pools. You'll see that on the 1K, you need 1,000 in I volume. This is based on customer volume. So not only do you want to build your business with distributors and business partners, and those type of people, but you also want to build your business with consumers, because there's always consumers out there. There's always people wanting to try your product, and those are your customers. So as you see, you can build a customer base. You get put into a 1K or 5K or 20K pool. And some of you guys that are participating in these pools know that they're decent. They're decent. The 1K is okay. I'll be honest. It's okay. Is it earth-shattering? Not necessarily. However, the average check for the 1K, the average is about $100. So, where you start getting some pretty good cash from these pools is at your 5K and 20K. Average for a 5K, it's about $459. So that's not the low, that's not the high, that's the average. That's a pretty good incentive to your check, and that doesn't count the customer connect, that 15% that you get off those customers. At 20K, it jumps right up to average being $1,400. It was last month, $1,400 average for that 20K pool. So these pools can really add to your checks. Love these pools. This really makes Zango stand out also on them, and anybody can participate in them. Some people don't understand these pools. Understand them. Educate yourself on them. Earn them. It's money being left on the table. People who are understanding these pools are making a lot of money from them. So again, educate yourself on it. Okay, so the next thing I want to go over is our global bonus pool. So this is outside of the 1K, 5K, and 20K pools that I went over. These are global bonus pools aimed at your higher ranks. For your premier, your 100K, 200K, and then a 500K pool as well. You can see on this slide, the premier is based on your GV, your group volume, levels 1 through 3, 100K, 1 through 6, and on down. And when you get to 500K, and you can ask those 500Ks, some of them are on the line, about their 500K global bonus pool, because not only do they get the GV 9, the 200K pool, they have a special pool for 500Ks that they participate in. So these pools are lucrative. Again, they're international. Every single order that is placed in Zango, a portion of it goes to these pools. So that's pretty much what I have to say. Hopefully everything again was simple so you can understand. I want you guys to learn how to present this, why our compensation plan stands out, why it's simple, why it's easy. Why I had all of you on here. Also, I wanted you to know that next week we are announcing, Yoko and our team has put together some fantastic December deals, some December promos. So be looking out for those. It's a great way to get your presents and your Christmas shopping done. Earn points, earn money off of it, and have fun. So I'll end with this quote. We are all faced with a series of great opportunities, brilliantly disguised as impossible situations. So again, opportunities are right in front of your eyes. However, it looks impossible, but it's not. It's absolutely not impossible. Thank you guys very much. Possibly I'll be doing the WWT next Thursday. Maybe it'll be Ryan. We'll see. Appreciate you all for listening. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. KellyA@zango.com. If you want, whatever you need, let us know. We are here to help you. We're here to help you understand. I'm going to go over 4 things that I did last week. Learn, teach, learn to teach, and duplicate. Thank you guys. Have a great evening.